Welcome to PV Online, Conceptual Physics and Physics. Today we're going to go through a short video on how to navigate your course. You've completed the course syllabus and now you're looking at the course resources. And within the course resources, there's some very important items that you're going to encounter. The first is going to be the pacing guide. And the pacing guide just gives you an idea of where you need to be throughout the semester. You want to pay close attention, particularly at the progress grade. So at the progress report, you can see that you should be finishing the second unit for Conceptual Physics 1. For Conceptual Physics 1, by the first quarter, you want to be done with Unit 3, and you want to be in the position to start Unit 4. This pacing guide gives you a very good idea on where you need to be in order to be successful. Now, in addition to the pacing guide, there's also an assignment list. And the assignment list simply just gives you an overview of the different assignments you're going to have throughout the semester. And you can see that some units are going to have more assignments than others, so you're going to take more time to complete them. Now let's go back to the main page. And you can see over here on the left, there's a course completion status. And for Conceptual Physics 1, there are 66 assignments. And what will happen is as you complete more and more assignments, you can see that that activity is completed. That number is going to increase. Or in order for the rest of the units to start appearing, you've got to take the course overview quiz. We've completed the course overview quiz and received a high enough score that now all of a sudden Unit 1 becomes blue. And when it's blue, that means you can open it up and you can see the assignments within the unit. There are a few sections within the unit. You've got the overview, which is going to be the objectives for the unit. You have the resources for learning, and in the resources for learning, that's where you'll find the textbook links or the physics classroom if you're in conceptual physics links. You also have this really nice little tutorial within the physics classroom where you can do example problems and there are audio guided solutions. They'll show you how to do the problems. You'll also have additional videos. Sometimes looking at the way another person presents material, all of a sudden it might click for you. So these are nice resources. On the left-hand side over here, these are different pages, and what they have is they have the textbook links and the videos that accompany each assignment. You will find all of that information inside the resources for learning. There are basically two different types of assignments. The ones with a check mark, and that will be a computer-graded assignment, and the one with it's just the page with the hand, and that will be a teacher-graded assignment. The teacher-graded assignment can be submitted once and graded once. The computer-graded assignment, there will be a variety of different assignments. It could be multiple choice, fill in the blank, short answer, or it could be calculated problems. So let's just take a look at this first example. So I click on the assignment, and you can see in this assignment you will have 2 attempts allowed, and you get the highest grade. So we're ready to attempt the quiz, and we can get started. You'll see here that there's a little short video. Make sure you watch the video and take notes. As you watch the video, it might be one of those moments where it's like, oh, of course that makes sense, but you may forget it as you start doing the assignment. You also have the textbook links to the physics classroom. Now this assignment is just simply a multiple choice, and here we have a short answer. Use the appropriate abbreviation for the units. This is going to be very important. Don't write out the word meters. If you write out the word meters, it will be marked incorrect. If it's a distance or a displacement, you want to use the abbreviation M for meters. For seconds, we just want to enter S. So these 4 problems will be calculated or numerical answers. And again, we go back to multiple choice. You will also have teacher-graded assignments. And when you get a teacher-graded assignment, and if you take a look here, it says for all assignments, for teacher-graded assignments, answer the questions in complete sentences, copy and paste the questions into the edit box. So for this assignment right here, I would copy the page, so hit your Apple C, and I'm ready to add a submission. And when I do that, I will come down here and I will paste the questions inside my response box, inside my text box. Now, in order to answer, what would be really helpful is choose a different color when answering. Don't choose a pale color like pale yellow or pale green. That's very difficult to read. So use a bold blue or a red or something in that nature. But you will complete the answers. Once you're done, you'll hit Save Changes and you will submit. The physics classes are considered a lab science, and in order for the universities to accept the lab credit, you will do a combination of online simulations and hands-on labs. Now for the online simulations, there are times that you will need to have access to Java. Chromebooks cannot accomplish this, so you cannot use Chromebooks. So either ask your academic tech for a laptop or go to the Media Center. If you are an off-campus student and you choose to not put Java on your computer, you'll have to come into the PV Online campus to complete the assignment. So we have the online simulations. You will also have some hands-on labs. Not all assignments will be done within the course. There are going to be times when some of your assignments are done within a PV Learners document. So these assignments will be completed in your Google Documents. So you click on the link, and when you do so, you will get this document. Follow the instructions. You're going to go to File, and you will make a copy. It will now be within your Google Docs. So you can go ahead here and you can complete it. You can fill out all of the information. Once the lab is finished, then you will hit the share button and you will add the teacher's name. So there's a variety of ways that we're going to do assignments: computer graded, teacher graded, sometimes within Google Docs. You can see that every assignment or every link that is blue is going to be active. You can go into those assignments. But down here where it says Unit 1 exam, you can see that it's grayed out. And it's grayed out until you complete this assignment checklist. Now in the conceptual physics courses, you'll have these checklists, and what they simply mean is you're telling the instructor that you have completed every assignment. What that means is once you've completed all the assignments in Unit 1, only then can you take the Unit 1 exam. If you choose to not do an assignment, you're still going to have to mark true, but you're indicating that you're accepting a 0 for the assignment. Once the unit exam has been taken, you cannot go back in that unit and complete assignments. So I have the checklist. I'm marking true for all the assignments. Now it doesn't mean they have to be graded. It just means I have submitted all of the assignments. I hit true for all of them. And once I hit submit and finish, and now when I go back to Unit 1, do you see how Unit 1 exam now is visible? So I'm ready to begin the Unit 1 exam. When I click on this, there's a couple important things. The first is, for the exam, I am allowed one attempt. I am allowed one attempt, and I have a time limit. And this time limit of 1 hour means that if I start the exam right now at 1:34 p.m., I have until 2:34 p.m. today to finish it. I cannot start and stop. I have 60 minutes from this moment. That's very important. If you don't complete it within the hour, your grade is whatever you submit by the end of the hour. You don't get to go back. Now I've completed Unit 1 exam, and only then does Unit 2 become blue, where I can now open up Unit 2 and continue in the course. There will be some hands-on labs where, to be honest with you, it would be much easier to come to the PV Online campus and do the assignments with your instructors. The equipment is available for you. You'll get much better data. You'll have access to your instructor for help. And so this is something you may want to keep in mind. You will be receiving a letter inviting you to come to the PV Online campus to do the labs. If you choose not to do that, then you'll have to do the home version. Keep in mind, there will be no credit without a photograph of you with your lab. All right, we've given you a brief overview of the makeup of the course, what you need to do to be successful, but the biggest thing that you need to do is you need to reach out to your instructor. If you ever encounter something that you get frustrated with, start with an email. And if the email is not going to be sufficient, there's a variety of ways that we can communicate with one another. We can chat, we can do video conferencing, we can call on the phone. If you prefer, you can come to the PV Online campus and you can have available tutoring face-to-face. But the main thing is you want to communicate with your teacher. That's going to be huge in order for you to be successful. All right, we look forward to seeing you next time.